Hi guys, so I have a little update for you. Sorry about looking crazy. I'm still in my pajamas, which it's only like 9:30 I think, so I'm just sitting here having my cup of coffee and my water and watching my son play for a little bit. But I wanted to do this before I got dressed because as you guys know, had the ultrasound at the ultrasound place, which they specialize in 3D, 4D, as well as gender. So I was going in there thinking I was just going to see the baby and stuff, which my husband wasn't able to video it. And I apologize for that. But yeah, you couldn't have cell phones in there. So, which really sucked because I really wanted to videotape it for you guys. But I have a doctor's appointment coming up, so within not this week but next week. So which I know I'm getting another ultrasound with them. And then with this place again, I have another ultrasound not this Saturday but next Saturday. So, and this is at a different office, and the reason being is because they adjust when I set up the appointment for this past Saturday that we went to. The new building was still closed, and it's like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour drive from us. So they had just got the new building up shortly after I made the appointment. So I asked the lady if we could be transferred, or my appointment be transferred to that office so it's closer. So I'm going to try to have him sneak in his camera because their ultrasound machines obviously are really, really nice because, you know, they're specializing in the 3D, 4D, and then gender. So, I mean, they have really nice machines there. So, I'm going to try to get like at least a small, I'm going to have him try to get a small clip then, maybe with his phone. He'll just have to send it to me, and hopefully it will work like that. It will work out next time, since this is a different office. Because I don't know how this new office is going to be set up from the one that we just went to. So I'm going to try anyways. So like I said, I'll have a doctor's appointment, and sorry if you hear that noise. It's my son jumping in his thing, but I have a doctor's appointment, and I know I'll be able to video that ultrasound because they don't care really there. So, regardless, you guys are going to get a video of an ultrasound. So, within the next 2 weeks. Anyways, so what I'm wanting to tell you guys today is that when we went, I was 14 weeks in one day, like I thought I was, because when she did the ultrasound, now they're not a doctor, it's just a ultrasound tech, and you have the front desk and stuff like that, but that's all they do is ultrasounds. It's like for people that want extra pictures of their baby or want to see their baby and stuff like that. So I mean, they don't do any like diagnostic or anything, they don't measure the amount of beats in the heartbeat. They don't measure the length of the baby, none of that. They just show you the baby, and you look at the heart beating, you hear the heart beating. They just don't tell you what the beats per minute is, obviously, because you're supposed to have a doctor. So anyways, when she put the thing on my belly and we were looking at the baby, I automatically knew that that I wasn't a week behind, like the doctor was trying to tell me, which I knew I wasn't. Like, my periods and my ovulation, when it's regular, is pretty spot on. So after I had Hunter, my periods were regular. So I mean, nothing about them was irregular or abnormal like they were before. So I knew when I ovulated too, because I was monitoring the cervical mucus as well as, temperature and stuff. So I knew that it was the 21st is when I ovulated, which I tried to explain that to the doctor, and she just, like I said, she wasn't listening. So that's why that's why I was looking for a new doctor. So anyways, I automatically knew that the baby was bigger. And that was the reason why I didn't sign up for the gender reveal initially. Just because of that reason. When I got there, the front desk lady asked me, she said, well, I see here you're 14 weeks in 1 day. So do you want to just change your appointment over to the gender reveal and see if she could see something? Because if she doesn't, you get a free appointment. You could come back, and they call it a gender recheck, and you don't have to pay anything for it. So I said, sure. I said, I just turned 14 weeks, so I'm not sure if she's gonna, be able to see anything, thinking that I still could have been a week behind. But I went ahead and changed my appointment over to that. It was the same price, so I was like, okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. So when I got in there, and like I said, she put the thing on my belly and stuff, the baby was clearly bigger than 13 weeks. So I knew immediately the baby was where the baby was supposed to be, 14 weeks. Just because I have a 13-week ultrasound from my son up sitting above my TV, and he was a lot smaller. Like, the baby was a lot smaller. And this baby actually looked like a baby, and, the baby had long legs and arms, and yeah, it was definitely 14 weeks. So, I was like, which I knew that anyways. So that's a little update. I'm not behind. I don't know what the doctor was talking about. Their ultrasound machine there at that doctor's office, I swear to you guys, was from 1998. So, I mean, they couldn't even see anything when I first went, and they weren't even able to measure anything. So, it was just so old that, that early, it just wouldn't, 6 weeks was too soon, I guess, for it to show up, because when I went to that appointment, I was 6 weeks and 4 days. So, anyways, back to the ultrasound. So, she was looking and stuff, and, the baby was, oh my gosh. I swear, this ultrasound machine was so good. I only did the 2D one, because the cheaper ones, or whatever, are 2D, but I figure they don't do the 3D or the 4D until you're like 28 weeks. So all, like, the peanut packages that I was telling you guys, and then the first early gender reveals, those are all 2D. And then me and my husband are actually thinking about setting an appointment for when I'm like 30 weeks to get a 4D, because they're like $79 there, and that's a really good deal. So I would like to have one of those. But seriously, even the 2D ones with their machine was pretty good, because you could see the baby's face and just features. It was really, really amazing. But I swear, the baby looks like my son already, like they're going to be twins. But, anyways, so I happened to find out the gender. So, we currently know what we're having. I am not going to mention it yet. I'm going to upload a video later on that, revealing the gender. But we know the gender, so I was not going in there expecting that I would come out knowing what I was having. And it was just amazing. It was amazing appointment. If you have those ultrasound places around you, I would seriously recommend it. Like, it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. It was such a different experience than getting an ultrasound with your doctor's office. It was just so nice. And my the ones that are by me offer $39 ultrasound. So, I mean, for $39, you can go in there and see your baby. And it's, like I said, it's such a different experience. I loved it. But, so, stay tuned later, because my gender reveal will be up. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.